So today I'm going to be going over my Ration haul. Honestly, I paid a really good price on all this stuff, and I figured it'd be kind of a decent video. But the first thing I'm going to be going over is pretty much my Ration case. One thing I'm really happy with is that the original owner actually kept the wire. Sadly, you're going to have to cut the bottom one if you're wanting to get into it. But, it is cool that you kept the original wire. Most people cut them both, but still pretty cool. On the side here, it's dated 67 November. Pretty much 68 in a way. Really late 67. There's the back end. There's the side. And I believe this is the same side as before. So there's that. Not much to say. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of go over everything else. Pretty much I'm going to be doing everything in like sections just to keep things a little bit smoother, I guess. So yeah. So here's pretty much all the cans, and alongside with the boxes. I'm just going to read off all the boxes. This is just beef steak. Pretty plain, really stained. Beef steak with potatoes and gravy. Same case. There's the same thing again. This one might be the better looking one out of the bunch. Meatballs with beans and tomato sauce. I don't think I've ever seen this one before, actually. This one's pretty different. Spaghetti with beef chunks and sauce. This one might be a little bit better. I don't know. Here's pretty much all the cans. I have like 4 peanut butters, which is pretty cool. A bunch of B1s. What is this? Beef with spice sauce. Light bread. Crackers, candy. That's interesting. Turkey loaf. I've never seen that. I've never seen like main meals in these little cans. Most of the time I see them in these bigger cans. Spaghetti with beef chunks. And a majority of these are actually opened from the bottom, sadly. The seller didn't really go over that. He did say in the description, but he didn't say which ones were, or he didn't say that like, half of them are already kind of open. He just said that a couple of them were. And I mean, there is a few that are not opened, but they're all kind of the I guess like the snacks or the side entrees, if that makes sense. But one thing that I really like is that I got pears and fruit cocktail, which hopefully I can get on camera. There we go. And the reason for that is because I'm doing a first ID impression, which I might be posting pretty soon. But apparently the first ID really liked their fruit, because honestly they were saying that, for what I've read, is that those were probably the best entrees out of the whole bunch. And most of the time they would just kind of toss the all the meat and that kind of stuff because they all tasted terrible. That's just what I've heard, but I could be wrong. So this is pretty much all the cans, and I'm just gonna go ahead and go over the accessory items. So here's a couple of the cigarette stuff. Obviously no cigarettes, sadly. The seller didn't really mention that there wasn't gonna be any cigarettes. I guess maybe he either smoked them or kept them for himself, but no biggie, I guess. So as you guys can see, I have a couple of matches. These 2 are period, these 3 are post. Spoons, accessory packs. These are the 2 period accessory packs. What I do like is that he actually cut them in a way where they don't really look opened, I guess, from like a certain angle, which I mean is cool, I guess. Here's all the salt, sugar, coffee, instant kind of stuff. Pretty interesting. Here's some chiclets, MRE gum, or I guess just post-work gum. Now there was a couple other items in this lot that I didn't bring out, only because they were in my pockets and stuff. I honestly just kind of forgot. So pretty much this is all the accessory item stuff. Now I'm just gonna go over my entire C-Rack collection as a whole, just for shits and giggles, I guess. And yeah. So here's pretty much all the rations that I have. Everything on the right is mine, and then everything on the left is new. Obviously there is a lot of new stuff, so it really adds to the collection. For whatever reason, I couldn't really find a lot of my stuff. I know I'm missing quite a bit. Like I'm missing maybe like another meal and a half, and a couple other like accessory items, but I think all of those are in my jackets or just in like a lightweight somewhere. But at the moment I couldn't really find it for the video, so I apologize for that. So just imagine a couple more stuff in this bunch, but pretty much this really adds to the collection. And overall I'm really happy with my purchase, even though there is a couple negatives, like with the cigarettes or just half the cans being open. However, that's kind of a good thing in a way, because honestly, if you keep your stuff in your cans, it's gonna eventually rot away, and if you open them, they're gonna kind of preserve them in a way. So it's kind of a debate whether or not you should open them or not. I choose not to open them, but that's debatable, like I said. But yeah, guys, this is pretty much the haul. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll see you guys around.